Right, time to construct the torso of my Cerastus knight. So, starting off, we've got the B sprue, I think this one is, and I need to get out, let me check here, B11, which looks like the main back plate. And then we need some of the smaller pieces, 13 and 14, which look immediately definitely go on the bottom, I think, of the torso. And we also need B12 out, which is a flat part. Where are you, number 12? There you are, over this side. Oh, this is going to be a pain to tidy up, isn't it? Because it's got some sharp bits on it. I think one of these days what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to raise my desk up slightly, well, quite a lot actually, potentially, so that I can stand while I'm doing this. I'm more of a standing desk kind of person. And I'm pretty certain it'll be better for my back. Right, what are we up to on this? Okay, so let's get this nice and put together now. So we're starting with this number 12, the bottom plate. And then, let me work this out. It looks that way. And then what we do is these. Oh, no, wrong way, that's why. Definitely the wrong way around that. Let me check that out. There we go. Kind of slot in. So. Right, it's always a good idea to dry fit things just to begin with, to check that you're getting them right. And definitely for today, my fingers are having one of their completely useless days. Okay, and now we get this back plate, and then this should, let me get this right again. Slots in there. Just realised I haven't tidied up that little bit right. Try that again, shall I? I'm going to kind of slot in and click. I'll physically feel it click as it goes in. It doesn't want to stay on, does it? There, and then you click it like so. Gosh, you're fighting to stay off this, isn't it? Doesn't want to go in easily, I think, as well. I think the glue's dried there, which isn't helping. There, so yeah, just make sure it doesn't kind of split as you're pushing it in, because that seems to have been a potential risk. Right, now we want B16, which looks like it's just the head part, I think. Then 15. To get these, I'm going to have to cut it out first. And a little bit in the way. It's a difficult bit to get at, isn't it? Here we go. Right, so to get these in now, I'm just going to work out which position it goes in. So this points upwards. Now the question is, which way in does it go? So it feels like it's supposed to slot inwards. There, I think. Just got to make sure that that is exactly how it goes in, because it definitely got a slightly off positioning, this, doesn't it? Let's just have a look at the front part. Let's see if this gives me a few better ideas about how it's supposed to slot together. Gosh, I do absolutely hate it when we've got instructions that aren't exactly crystal clear about positioning, because it feels like this should, there we go, right. So the one with the tall ridges on the back, that's where that one goes into, like that. Okay, hopefully then this one will, there, yep, so just get it like that and it'll slot in like so. Not sure where the best place to glue this is then. So there, and then just along there. Okay, we are getting there, aren't we? Right. Now it's time for the sides 17 and 18. Let's just again get this out. Do 18 first. Get it cleared up and get it on. So what we're going to do, just make sure that it's going on okay on a dry fit. Okay, so just gives me a good idea of where to put the glue. It definitely feels like I haven't cleaned that part up very well, have I? I can see that right there. Okay, let's make sure now. There as well. Actually, I'm really doing a bad job of cleaning stuff up today, aren't I? That's going to keep coming off until I've got this side on to help secure it, isn't it? Let's check that as well. Just going to double check. Yeah, that one goes on the inner part. So now I'm not going to deny right now I would absolutely love if I had a set of rubber bands that I could use to really tighten this up, but unfortunately all my rubber bands are broken. Okay, now get out number 17 and do exactly the same thing on the other side. Same again, just do a quick dry fit, make sure it's all good, make sure you know exactly where you're going to put in the glue. I can definitely see, now that this is coming along, the major difference between this and the, you know, the regular night, I'll remember what it's called. I think it's, well, it can be called a lot of different things, but basically it's the Canis Rex type frame. Right, now we've got the kind of main form of this together. We need to get some other little bits out. So we've got 20, 21 and 19. So there's 21. We're here with 20. This little bit, and then I can put these together. So we got, I'm just gonna have to check how this goes because it feels, let's see, yeah, like that. So put that tab at the back, and then these let me just check. My brain's definitely struggling with this one. Just give me a second, because it feels like that points downwards. That's how it appears to go in. And then of course you got the other one going down like that. Just feels odd, but that does appear to be how it is. I'm sure as we build up a little bit more and attach it, that'll make perfect sense. Okay, now we need 22 and 23. See how that one clicks on then. So looks like it's gonna slide in there, but look at it. Is that the right way around? Let me just get this definitely right in my head. I might have got that the wrong way around then, that's why. Let's see. Oh gosh, that being clunky today, fingers. Okay, yeah, there we go, like that. Basically with that little pipe part pointing towards the back. Now 23 over here. Just make sure this clicks in right as well. So yeah, that way, with again with what looks like the pipes towards the back. There we go. Now, this is going to go on the back of here, covering up like so. Gosh, there's always another little bit to do just to sort of keep this going long after you want it just to end. Right. Looks like exhaust port's out, so get out number 27. And then just clean this up because it looks like we might have to go across to the A sprue as well to get certain parts of this. So just gonna make sure I've got this out and tidy. So 27, and then that's B27. We then need to go across to an A and get a 28 out. This one here. A 27, which is this tiny little piece here just to annoy us. And then a 26 from B. Here we go. So there's 2 of these pipes to do. One facing each way. But the numbering's slightly different depending on whether or not it's the left or the right one. Oh gosh, I hate tidying up these little pieces. They're hard to get your fingers into. No, it's not it. Right. So popping it like that, and then we put our 28 on the top. Make sure that's the right way. I don't think it. Yeah, there's definitely a right way to put that. Then we have going on to this little notch here. We've got this little thing like so, and then the other pipe connects onto it. Like so. Let's just make sure that this is correct. I'm hoping I'm getting this the right way around. It seems, yeah. It doesn't really fit doing it that way. It only really fits doing it that way. Let's just check. Oh, maybe I've got it the wrong way around. Maybe that's why it doesn't slot in properly. There we go. And then that is going, I think, on this side by the look of it. You may decide not to glue that on right away because that's going to be disrupting the paint flow underneath. So again, I don't like the idea of putting that on yet because I don't want to have to work around it when I'm painting. I'm going to paint that separately. Okay, now so there is another one of these to do over here, but it works in the same way. It's just for the other side. Just going to pop them off and have them ready. Probably won't build it right now. I just want to put it to one side. And then from one of your A's, your other A sprue, get the other bits off. Okay. I'm just going to put them there for now because I don't need to build them right away. want to get the actual torso finished now. So number 28. And then number 29 for the other side. Oh. Whether these go, so they go towards the they go here by the look of it, but exactly where, let me check. On the sides like this, isn't it? Let me get that right. And make sure I put this on the right way around as well. It feels like it sits on there, but it doesn't look right. It looks like I'm putting it on the wrong side. That's what it looks like. Let me just double check though. Definitely. There we go. Yeah, if you get it around the right side to begin with, you can actually slot it in. Gosh, what am I like? Okay. I am really getting myself all confused now, aren't I? But there, put it on the right side. There we go. And then we need A29s. So back over to the A's again, and we're finding A29s, which are these. We're going to need 2 of these. One from there and one from this one. Right, where did this one go now? So, from the frontal part, they appear to go like this. They're going to hold on the armour. So, nice and simple on that one. And then on this one, gosh, it helps if I clean things up properly, isn't it? Okay. Right, we are getting there. Gosh, I'll be happy when this is done. It's kind of love building big models, but I also simultaneously hate them because it takes so long. Right, let's get 31 out now. All nice and tidied up, and then this, get it Let's check here. This one in the middle as well. Cutting away. So this one is number 31, so it's for this side. I really wish, I hope they do with this eventually, like they've done with things like the Bane Blade and the Knights, where you're going to get everything, you know, all the different weapon options in the same box, but I think that's wishful thinking. Would be nice though if we could just magnetise and make every combination. Right, and there we have it. So the top plate will go on this eventually, but I'm not going to do that yet because that's not really where I'm up to. But that is our main body. You do, of course, have this other exhaust port to do. Again, I'm not going to attach this because when I've attached exhaust tonight, I've just found it an endless battle painting around them. It's just not something that I do anymore. I don't mount them until it's painted. Otherwise you're trying to curve your bush around a really difficult place. Anyway, so just going to finish off this little exhaust, but other than that, that is our torso complete. Again, I'm not putting the armor plates on just purely because I want to paint them separately. It's just so much easier if you can do all of this part on its own. Going on. You can see here, it's so hard to tidy up these little cog bits when you're in the middle, when they're so small. Just make sure I'm getting this bit right as well. So yeah, like that, and then the top like so. And as I said, you can just, if you want to glue them on now you can do, but I'm gonna simplify my painting later on. But yeah, they should just quite happily pop on like that. So there we go. That is the Cerastus Knight torso, all done and all ready. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.